just makes my heart smile so big. So that's coming as well. And many, many, many other exciting things. I can't tease too much.
Welcome to Finding My Best Self, the podcast that celebrates the extraordinary in every woman. Each week, your host, Pam Rivette, will share practical how-to advice, empowering you with strategies and insights to navigate life's complexities. We'll welcome inspiring guests, women who have defied the odds, transformed obstacles into opportunities, and are redefining what success truly means. From navigating personal and professional challenges to celebrating triumphs in fitness, self-care, and beyond, we explore it all. Whether you're seeking motivation or a spark of inspiration, this is your sanctuary for empowerment, authentic conversations, and a whole lot of real talk. So lace up your sneakers, grab that cup of coffee, and let's embark on this journey together, exploring the lives of women who are making it happen, sharing both the struggles and the victories. Welcome to Finding My Best Self, where every episode is a step towards becoming the hero of your own story.
Hello and happy New Year. It is officially 2024. I am actually recording this episode, however, on New Year's Eve because I wanted to end off my year on a good note and doing a podcast episode because this is what makes me feel good. And I wanted to share a few things with y'all. This podcast episode will actually be a little shorter than normal. I guess I just wanted to do a little bit of an end of the year for me personally, but I'll, a kickoff for the year for you guys. So I want to start with the fact that this morning I woke up with an extremely grateful heart. And if I'm being completely honest with you, I spent my morning writing down my prayers for the year and the things that I wanted to pray for. I also spent the morning worshiping and spent the morning doing a lot of crying, honestly. Not sad tears, but just pure tears of happiness and excitement. Honestly, I'm so excited about this year to come because I have so many big plans and ideas. And over the last few days, the ideas have just been coming to me more and more and more. I've shared a few with some people that are close to me of some really big, amazing things that I want to accomplish this year. I hope that you personally as well took some time to do those letters to yourself that we talked about on my last solo episode and to jot down some goals that you have for yourself for this year. I hope that you also had a very, very Merry Christmas with your family and friends. And I hope that you had a Happy New Year as well. I know I plan to do that. Again, this is funny because I'm recording this on New Year's Eve. So I plan to do all of that tonight, but you guys are listening actually on the 4th. So I hope that you all had a wonderful night and made many, many happy memories and are starting off your new year on the right foot. So, with that being said, I do want to share something a little personal with you. The last 2 weeks of this year have been, what's the word I want to use? Very stoic for me. I think that's a good word. Every year, I experience this in December for several reasons. And most years, in all honesty, this year was actually very different. And I'll explain why. But most years, December is not a good month for me. If I'm being completely honest, I usually experience a bout of depression during December. And I think it's for several reasons. I may somewhat self-induce this. One being because I've never really enjoyed the holidays, unfortunately. And it's something that I'm working on and I'm trying to change. But growing up in a divorced household made holidays not so fun for me. And I've learned over the years to embrace it and, try to make the best of it in the time. And now that I have, that I'm older and I have my own family and I'm settled down, I've learned to have some boundaries around that of, this is the time that I am going to be leaving my house and doing things, and other times I am staying home and that's it. And so if you're in a situation like myself where maybe you have divorced parents and then I am also personally divorced, so I have to share time with my children with their dad, is just to create boundaries. And that is the best way that I've been able to cope through the holidays, and to not let that part of it, the house hopping and moving around with the kids and trying to make sure that we see everyone, is just to create boundaries and to not worry about making sure that everyone gets seen before Christmas either. We do, for example, we're going to see my husband's family tomorrow. For me, again, for New Year's Day, we're going to go spend Christmas with them on New Year's Day, because it's just not worth it. It's not worth trying to stress myself over making sure that everyone gets seen. So that's one reason why December always hasn't been a good month for me. Another reason is because it's my birthday. And it sounds so crazy, but I am a person that when my birthday rolls around every year, I do a lot of thinking. I do a lot of self reflecting on how far I've come in my life. And although that should be, and it is, right, it's a good thing, because obviously I feel personally that I've come so far, and I'm going even further, and I have so many great plans. You know, I think that look back, even though it's great to see how far I've come and how much better I'm doing, that look back is kind of depressing too. It brings up, you know, not so great, such great memories. But in order to see how far you've come, you have to look back. So there's that. And then there's the fact that it is, in fact, December, and it's the end of the year. And the last 2 weeks of the year is when I also take a lot of time to really deep dive in, again, self reflecting and also looking forward. So most years, I think I let the stress of the holidays get to me more. So there was a lot more anxiety and stress in it. And so this year, because I told myself and made it a point that I was like, this year is going to be different. I am finally going to put my foot down, and I am not letting the holidays stress me out in any way, shape, or form. And so that's what I did. And when it came to the holiday stuff, I was had everything so organized, and I was so excited and so ready for Christmas, because it was the first time ever that I wasn't overwhelmed about the holidays in general. However, I was in after Christmas, especially after Christmas, but even a little bit before that, I was in a very, I don't even know what the best word, because I've tried to describe this. Like, I wasn't stressed and I wasn't depressed. I think I was just kind of numb, maybe is a good word. Or, like I said earlier, stoic. I had to sit in my thoughts a lot this year. And the only thing that I can think why that happened so much this year is maybe because I have such, just looking back at last year and how much over 2023 my life has changed and going forward. And everything that I have that I plan for 2024, I'm not sure, but it was a lot. When I tell you, I journaled, I journaled so much in the last 2 weeks I probably journaled 3 months worth of journaling that I would have normally done in a 3 month time in the last 2 weeks. It was super intense. I spent a lot of alone time. There was a day that I spent outside by the fire pit, and just getting in tune with my thoughts. I had posted something on Facebook one day, the day that I was sitting outside. I said it was like I had all of these pieces to this puzzle that were just scattered, that weren't put together, that I had to piece back together. I told my friend the other day, I said, I felt like it was one of those feelings like I had built up my tower, with the blocks. I built it all the way up, and somebody just came and kicked it over. And I'm like, what happened? Why did you do that? And so now they're scattered all over the ground. I'm like, I have to put it back together. And all of these thoughts and everything that I had put and organized in my mind just scattered all of a sudden. And so that's what I did. I spent 2 weeks of just kind of recollecting and recentering my thoughts and all of that. So if you ever experience any of that like I do in December, just take some time to journal or to collect your thoughts, or at any point in the year in your life when you just feel like I can't get it together, or I don't know where my head's at, or anything like that, just take some time. It's okay. And I did do that, and I was very proud of myself for that, because normally when I get that way and my thoughts are scattered, I usually it stresses me out, I allow it to bother me. And I did not do that this year. I was super calm and was just like, I'm just going to take some time and I'm going to sit in my thoughts and I'm going to work on it. And I did that. And I'm super proud of myself because over the last 3 days, I feel so good. I feel so much better after doing all of that. I've been able to get back in a good mindset, and I feel I'm ready to move forward into 2024.
This episode is brought to you by MBS Fit Co. Excitement is in the air at MBS Fit Co. as we prepare for our upcoming launch. We're introducing a line of premium activewear designed to seamlessly fit into both your workout routines and daily life. Our versatile collection is perfect for your workouts and equally suited for your day-to-day tasks, ensuring you look and feel your best, no matter the occasion. It's not just clothing. It's a commitment to self-care and embracing your best self. Be the first to experience the fusion of style, comfort, and functionality. Subscribe to our VIP list and follow us on Facebook, Instagram, and TikTok for insider information and exclusive perks available only on our launch day. Dive into the show notes for all the links you need. MBS Fit Co is more than just activewear. It's a lifestyle. Join our community and be part of our exciting journey from day one to celebrate fitness, self-care, and your hero within. Don't just wear it, live it. All right, now let's dive back into this episode.
So with that being said, I want to share some things. I guess some teasers of a few things that I do plan for this year. So I will let me start with MBS Fit Co. I was going to start with the podcast, but let me start with MBS Fit Co. So in case you're new and you're not aware, this podcast, Finding My Best Self, is a branch of my fitness company, which is called MBS Fit Co., which stands for My Best Self Fit Company. And I am currently in the process of getting my first product, which is going to be a line of activewear, up and available. Let me step back. Let me explain where I'm at right now, because I know I have a lot of people that are like, when's it gonna be available? When? So this is a really long process, a lot longer than what I expected it to be. There's so much that goes on behind the scenes before a product can be released. So at this point in time, I am in contact with the two manufacturers that I have narrowed down to that I am going to work with. I am getting very specifics on leggings because there is a very specific material that I want to start with on the first legging that I'm going to release, and the design of it and all that good stuff. So once I have that complete, hopefully that will be done within the next week or two. And at that point, I can finalize tags, because yes, it's all the way down to the tags that are going to go on the clothes, and then packaging. And then once I have all of that put together, I can get everything ready to officially place an order. I am going to do a pre-launch, which means that I am going to open up access for you to be able to order before the product is really available. So it's going to be a first come, first serve. It's going to be on a very limited basis. And that is only going to be available to VIP members. So if you are not already on the VIP list, you can check out the show notes, and there is the link in there to get on my email list as an email subscriber, which means that you will officially be put on the VIP list. If you are not on the VIP list, you will not have access to pre-launch. If I decide to open up pre-launch to the public, it won't be, at least I'm going to give it to the VIP list 100% for at least a week. If I sell out, then it will never go to the public. If we sell out during pre-launch, if I do not sell out during pre-launch, then I will open it up to the public into week 2. So get on that if you're not there now. I also want to explain that MBS Fit Co is not going to be just an activewear line. We are going to offer and have anything and everything fitness. And in my eyes, fitness is not just physical. Fitness is mind, body, and soul. So I am planning to have other products that may be fitness related in some way, shape, or form. So if I had to maybe tease a couple of things, whether that would be some sort of equipment, whether that might be some sort of female based protein powders, or maybe some sort of journal or affirmation cards or anything like that. And listen, I am also open to suggestions as well. So, and not only for the fitness line, but also for the podcast as well. So I'll talk about that in a little bit. I am going to, at some point this year, I have everything all set up and ready for it. I'm ready to go. Once I have my active wear or at least a few pieces in hand and available, I am going to need some help from you. I am going to need some help. I'm going to need nominations. I am going to be looking for very, very, very specific women. And I'm going to detail all of this out of exactly who I am looking for to say that you feel that these women are deserving of being celebrated and rewarded. And I will give all the specifics later, but that is all I'll say for now is that I'm going to be looking for your help to nominate some deserving women this year. So, on to the podcast. I wanted to explain that the podcast, or if I didn't already, I'll say it again. So, the podcast episodes are going to go back and forth. So, you'll hear from a solo from me one week and then an interview the next week. Next week's episode, y'all, I am so excited for y'all to listen to this person speak. She is the person that many years ago was the one who inspired me and motivated me to get off my butt and take back my life. She was the start of me changing my life. And so she's a big part of me coming to be the person that I am today. So I am forever grateful for her, and I cannot wait for y'all to hear about her and her story because she's so amazing. Anyway, with the podcast, so soon, very soon, I may actually end up doing another episode before or after, kind of in between episode, I guess I should say, to announce a giveaway that I'm going to be doing. And I may actually ask for your help on this giveaway as well. It's something that I literally just thought about this morning. So it just kind of came to me of maybe I can even open this up and make this even bigger than what I already dream it to be. I won't give all the details just yet. However, I will tell you this. This giveaway is going to be for tickets to a conference that I went to in 2023 that changed my life. And I now want to bring as many women as I can with me to this conference again this year as I possibly can. And if that means me giving you a ticket for free to get you there, then that's what I'm going to do. And I'm going to be collabing with a few other people as well. So stay tuned. This is coming very, very soon because we are doing this in January. We are going to be announcing exactly what the giveaway is and how it's going to work. Because this conference is going to be later this year, we want to make sure people have time to get rooms and things like that. So stay tuned because this is something that is so near and dear to my heart. And I cannot wait. I cannot wait. Like, oh, it makes me so excited to be able to do this, to be able to share it. And just this morning, I spent so much time thinking about what that experience is going to be like whenever I get to go back and bring so many amazing women with me who will get to experience that too. Just makes my heart smile so big. So that's coming as well. And many, many, many other exciting things. I can't tease too much because I don't have all of my ducks in a row yet, but I have got a very long list of ideas that just keep coming to me of how much bigger and better and I can make this and to be able to reach out to more and more women. I was actually just asked as well to speak at an event this year. So if that event happens, as I'm 100% sure this person is going to make sure that it happens because I will work with her to make sure that it happens. I may even have a speaking opportunity, which I was super honored and I'm super excited about as well. So many good things to come in 2024. Thank you, thank you, thank you to all of you who have been with me since the start, just a few months ago. At the end of 2023, you have given me even more encouragement and inspiration and motivation to continue down this path and to make this as big as my dreams can possibly ever be. And I'm so excited to see what 2024 is going to bring to me and to you. I am wishing you all a very, very blessed 2024. I hope that you are very successful and prosperous and that you have many, many happy memories and you experience good health and lots of love. I know this year that is what my biggest focus is this year is self-love and spreading love. That is what I want this year to be about. So, I think that's it. So with that being said, as always, if this episode resonated with you in some way, or if you would just like to help me to get the word out about MBS Fit Co or about Finding My Best Self podcast, please, please, please share it with a friend or leave me a review. I appreciate you so much. It means everything to me. And as always, you are strong, you are capable, and you are worthy. I love you, and I am endlessly rooting for you. I'll talk to y'all soon.
As we wrap up another episode of Finding My Best Self, I want to extend a heartfelt thank you for joining us today. You being here makes the journey much more meaningful. Remember, every step you take, no matter how small, is a leap towards discovering and nurturing your best self. If you found value in today's episode, please feel free to subscribe to the podcast. Your subscription helps us reach and inspire more amazing women like you. And if you could take a moment to leave us a review, it would mean the world to us. Your feedback not only supports our growth, but also helps other women find this empowering space. Don't forget to share this episode with a friend, family member, or fellow hero in your life. Every share spreads a little more empowerment and inspiration. And for an extra dose of motivation and community support, don't forget to sign up for the VIP list for MBS Fit Co. By joining, you get exclusive access to our premium, versatile activewear and fitness essentials, carefully designed to inspire and accompany you on your self-care and fitness journey. Follow us on our social channels too for daily inspiration and a peek into our latest collections. You'll find all the details and links in the show notes. Joining our VIP list is more than just a subscription. It's your entry into a world where fitness and self-care are celebrated and every step towards wellness is cheered on. So until next time, keep shining, keep striving, and keep celebrating the extraordinary woman you are. Thank you again for tuning in to the Finding My Best Self podcast, where every story is a step towards finding your hero within. We'll catch you next time.